हाय गाइस, दिस इज़ हर्ष आलूरवर। आज हम 103 नीट एनटीए टेस्ट सॉल्व करेंगे। When a hydrogen atom is raised from ground energy level to excited energy level, then potential energy increases and kinetic energy decreases. अगर I इंक्रीज हुआ तो पोटेंशियल एनर्जी इंक्रीज होगा और काइनेटिक एनर्जी डिक्रीज होगा. So atom jumps from one energy level to the high energy level, its potential increases. The de Broglie wavelength of an electron in the ground state of the hydrogen atom is 2 pi r. इधर बोर्स 3 है, अगर mvr इज इक्वल टू nh बाई 2 पाई है तो mvr 2 पाई r इज इक्वल टू nh अपॉन mv. 2 pi r इज इक्वल टू n लैम्बडा, वेयर n इज इक्वल टू 1, लैम्बडा इज इक्वल टू 2 pi r. A body of mass m moving with velocity v meter per second suddenly breaks into two pieces. One part having mass m by 4 remains stationary. The velocity of the other part will be 4v by 3. इधर mv इज इक्वल टू, अगर दूसरा मास का m बाई 4 v1 है और दूसरे मास का 3 बाई 4 mv2 है तो mv इज इक्वल टू 3 बाई 4 mv2. v1 इज इक्वल टू 0. A 3 kg ball strikes a heavy rigid wall with a speed of 10 meter per second at an angle of 60 degree. With the ball, it gets reflected with the same speed at 60 degree with the wall. If the ball is in contact with the wall for 0.2 seconds, the average force exerted on the ball by the wall is. तो इधर देखो, अभी ये यहाँ से 60 डिग्री भी एंगल जा रहा है और वापस 60 डिग्री पे जा रहा है. तो इधर 2 mv cos थीटा आएगा, तो cos थीटा, तो f इज इक्वल टू 2 mv sin थीटा अपॉन t, तो 153 न्यूटन c. A particle moves in a circle of the radius 0.5 meter at a speed that uniformly increases. Find the angular acceleration of particle if its speed changes from 2 meter per second to 4 meter per second in 4 seconds. तो इसका आंसर 1 रेडियन पर सेकंड स्क्वायर है. टेंजेंशियल एक्सेलरेशन इज इक्वल टू dv बाई dt, तो 4 माइनस 2 अपॉन 4, 0.5 एक्सेलरेशन. द एंगुलर एक्सेलरेशन अल्फा इज इक्वल टू a t अपॉन r, बिकॉज एक्सेलरेशन इज इक्वल टू अल्फा इंटू आर. एक्सेलरेशन फाइंड करना है, अल्फा इज इक्वल टू 80 बाई r, तो 1 रेडियन पर सेकंड स्क्वायर. If the vertical component of Earth's magnetic field at a place is √3 times the horizontal component, then the value of dip at that place is 60 डिग्री. अभी BB इज इक्वल टू √3 BH, ठीक है, तो थीटा इज इक्वल टू tan इनवर्स BB अपॉन BH. तो अभी अपने को पता है BB इज इक्वल टू √3 BH अपॉन BH. BH कैंसिल, √3 60 डिग्री, तो थीटा 60 डिग्री. What is the equivalent resistance between A and B in the given circuit? तो अभी ये है 2 4 4 8, ये सब पैरेलल में, और 2 2 2 ये सीरीज में. तो AC और AD इन सीरीज 2 + 2 4 AD. अब पैरेलल में है तो दोनों को कंसीडर करना है सिर्फ, तो R1 R2 अपॉन R1 + R2, तो ये 2 ओम आएगा. So similarly, AD is in series with EDE. A is equal to 2 ohm. So AEB is equal to 4 ohm parallel with AB 8 ohm. तो अभी और पैरेलल करना है R1 R2 अपन R1 + R2, तो आएगा 8/3 ohm. The meter bridge wire AB shown in the adjoining figure is 100 cm long when AD is equal to 30 cm. No deflection occurs in the calorimeter. The value of R is 14 ohms. Let rho be the resistance per unit length bridge meter wire from the continuous here. तो P upon Q is equal to R upon S. So 6 upon R is equal to 30 rho upon 100 minus 30 rho is equal to 30 upon 70. तो देख सकते हैं आपका इसलिए. An oscillator circuit contains an inductor 0.05 Hz and a capacitor of capacity 80 microfarad. When the maximum voltage across the capacitor is 200 volt, the maximum current in the circuit is 8. L दिया है, C दिया है और V max दिया है. So V max is equal to V is equal to V max sin omega t. Current C dV upon dt. So C dV upon dt is Vm sin omega t. So V Cm omega cos omega t. Omega 1 upon √C LC I is equal to Vm root C by L cos omega t. Maximum current I am Vm root of C upon L is equal to 200. ये देख सकते. A square loop carrying a current I is placed in a horizontal plane near a long straight conductor carrying a steady current I1 at a distance d from the conductor as shown in the figure. The loop will experience. ऐसे जा रही है I1 सेपरेशन d. अभी ये पास में जा रहा है तो ये क्लॉकवाइज होगा टुवर्ड्स द कंडक्टर. A conductor with a cavity is charged positively and its surface charge density is sigma. If E and V represents the electric field and potential, then inside the cavity. अब sigma E inside तो 0 है, surface density sigma, तो V inside is equal to V surface. So potential inside the surface of the channel is equal to V. The effective capacitance between A and B of an infinite chain of capacitors joined as shown in the figure. तो इन्फिनिटी है, ये पैरेलल में ऐसे, तो C इक्वलेंट C प्लस C अपॉन C प्लस C प्लस C, तो पूरा करने ये आएगा. A man of weight W on the surface of the earth, what is its weight at the height equal to R. तो G effective is equal to G upon 1 plus H upon R whole square. So WH upon W is equal to MGH upon MG. GH upon G, ये M कैंसिल हो गया, so R square upon R plus whole square, R plus R whole square. So WH is equal to W by 4. The time period of a satellite of Earth is 5 hours. If the separation between the Earth and the satellite is increased to 4 times the previous value, the new period will become. अब 5 hours दिया टाइम पीरियड एंड 4 टाइम्स इंक्रीज हुआ है, तो टी स्क्वेयर इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू आर क्यूब. तो अभी देख सकते हैं टी स्क्वेयर अपॉन टी डैश स्क्वेयर इज इक्वल टू 64 और 8. So T dash is equal to 8 into 5 hours. Two rods of the same length and diameter having thermal conductivities K1 and K2 are joined in parallel. The equivalent thermal conductivity of the combination is. तो ये बहुत बार आ चुका है एग्जाम में, K1 प्लस K2 अपन 2. तो पैरेलल में जब रहेगा K इक्वलेंट K1 प्लस K2 प्लस K3 Kn अपन N, तो 2 स्लैब्स के लिए बहुत ईजी क्वेश्चन था. Among the following the correct statement is internal energy of a gas depends only on the state of the gas. बराबर है. अभी बाकी सब अभी टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे हम. An ideal monoatomic gas is taken around the cycle A B C D A as shown in the PV diagram. The work done during the cycle is given by. तो अभी इसका P और V का डिफरेंशिएट करो तो PV आ जाएगा. Which of the following particles will describe the smallest circle when projected with the same velocity perpendicular to the magnetic field? Electron, smallest circle. ठीक है. अभी R is equal to mv upon qb. So V, Q और B सेम है, तो R is directly proportional to M. Mass of electron is minimum, so M is minimum. The length of a magnet is large compared to its width and breadth. The time period of its oscillation in a vibration magnetometer is 2 seconds. The magnet is cut along its length into 3 equal parts, are then placed on each other with their like poles together. The time period of this combination will be 2/3 ये भी आ चुका है. 2 पाई रूट ऑफ आई अपॉन एम बी, इसका आंसर 2 आएगा. और मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया आया बाय 27, क्योंकि ये मैग्नेट कट किया इसको, तो मैग्नेटिक मोमेंट m/3. सो ये देख सकते हैं कैसा है. Which of the following options is correct for the object having a straight line motion represented by the following graph? तो अभी ये O से D जा रहा है ऐसे, एवरेज वेलोसिटी 0 रहेगा। The equation of motion of a projectile is y is equal to 12x minus 3 by 4x square. The horizontal component of velocity is 3 meter per second. The range of the projectile is projectile y is equal to 0, y is equal to 12x minus 3 by 4x square. तो y 0 है तो 0 is equal to 12x minus 3 by 4x square, x 0 है तो x 16 मीटर। A block of mass 2 kg slides on an inclined plane which makes an angle of 30 degree with the horizontal. The coefficient of friction between the block and the surface is root 3 by 2. What force along the plane should be applied to the block so that it moves down? 11.21. mg sin theta is equal to, ये कर सकते हैं फिर अभी, और म्यू एम जी कॉस थीटा। तो ऊपर म्यू एम जी कॉस थीटा और नीचे एम जी साइन थीटा। तो आपको करना है ऐसे। A bullet of mass 0.1 kg is fired with a speed of 100 meter per second. The mass of the gun is 50 kg. The velocity of recoil is, so v is equal to, हम अपने को पता है mv upon mb vb upon mg. So mg vg is equal linear momentum है, conservation of linear momentum. तो आंसर पॉइंट टू आएगा। A sample of the radioactive element has a mass of 10 gram at an instant t is equal to 0. The approximate mass of this element in the sample after 2 main lives is 1.3 gram. तो लिख सकते हैं अभी इधर m की जगह n भी लिख सकते हैं, आपकी मर्जी, कुछ भी लिख सकते हैं इधर। बाकी तो पता है गिवन वैल्यूज है। तो ये आज मेरा पहला वीडियो है इसलिए थोड़ा पास कर रहा, और अभी पहले किया नहीं, इसके पहले इसको ऑपरेट करो। What is the probability of a radioactive nucleus to survive 1 min life? 1 by e। तो अभी n by n0 is equal to e minus lambda into 1 by lambda is equal to 1 by e। ये थोड़ा अलग क्वेश्चन लग रहा है। मैं टीचर नहीं हूँ गाइस, मैं स्टूडेंट ही हूँ एक, इसलिए प्रोवाइड कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि बहुत जनों ने टेस्ट दिया हुआ, तो आंसर के लिए कुछ समझने के लिए। Spring of force constant K is cut into 2 pieces such that one piece is double the length of the other. Then the long piece will have a force constant of 3K by 2. L is equal to 2L2 क्योंकि ये बड़ा है, तो L is equal to 2 by 3 L1 L, ये 1 by A 2 by 3 L L by 3 है। Average acceleration of a particle performing SHM over one complete oscillation is 0, पता ही आपको। Light of wavelength 500 nanometer is incident on a metal with work function 2.28 electron volt. The de Broglie wavelength of the emitted electron is, वर्क फंक्शन 2.28 इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट और वेवलेंथ 500 into 10 to the power minus 9। सो के ई मैक्स इज इक्वल टू एच सी बाय लैम्डा माइनस 5। तो ये पूरा करने का 0.2 इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट है। सो लैम्डा मिनिमम इज इक्वल टू एच बाई पी, सो एच बाई रूट ऑफ 2m के ई मैक्स। तो ये पूरा करने के बाद आएगा 2.8 into 10 to the power minus 9 नैनोमीटर। सो लैम्डा इज ग्रेटर देन 2.8 into 10 to the power minus 9 मीटर। When a piece of metal is illuminated by a monochromatic light of wavelength lambda, then stopping potential is 3 Vs. When the same surface is illuminated by the light of wavelength 2 lambda, then stopping potential becomes Vs. The value of threshold wavelength for photoelectric emission will be 4 lambda. So EV is equal to Hc 1 by lambda minus 1 upon lambda naught 3 Vs, जो कि is equal to Hc 1 minus, वो देख सकते हैं आप। Two wires having the same length and material are stretched by the same force. Their diameters are in the ratio 1:3. The ratio of strain energy per unit volume for these two wires when stretched is 81:1. Two water pipes of diameter 2 cm and 4 cm are connected with the main supply line. The velocity of flow of water in the pipe of 2 cm diameter is 4 times that of in the pipe. So dA is 2 cm, dB is 4 cm, RA 1 cm, RB 2 cm. From the equation of continuity, AV is equal to constant. So V upon VB is equal to AB upon A. pi r square लगा दीजिए. A plane mirror of circular shape with radius r is equal to 20 cm is fixed to the ceiling. A bulb is to be placed on the axis of the mirror. A circular area of the radius r is equal to 1 meter on the floor is to be illuminated after reflection of light from the mirror. The height of the room is 3 meter. What is the maximum distance from the center of the mirror and the bulb so that the required area is illuminated? 75 cm. A double convex lens, thin lens made of the refractive index 1.6 has radii of curvature 15 cm each. The focal length of this lens when immersed in a fluid of refractive index 1.63 is -407.5. So 1 upon f mu is equal to mu g minus 1 upon r1 minus 1 upon r2. ये पूरा करने का दिया है. A thin circular ring of mass m and radius r is rotated about its axis with a constant angular velocity omega. Two objects each of mass m are attached gently to the opposite ends of the diameter of the ring. The wheel now rotates with an angular velocity. A solid cylinder of mass m and radius r rolls from raised down up line inclined at an angle theta to the horizontal. The velocity of the center of mass of the cylinder after it has rolled down a distance d is 4/3 g d sin theta. So rotational motion में v जोड़ो root of 2ad. तो a is equal to d sin theta upon a plus 1 plus k square upon r square into d. तो k square upon r is 1/2. So v in a p-n junction diode, the current in the reverse bias state is due to flow of minority charge carrier from p side to n side. Combination of gates shown in the figure below. OR gate. ये पहली OR गेट है और इसका टोटल मिला के और OR गेट रहेगा. देखो by what percentage should the pressure of a given mass of a gas be increased so as to decrease its volume by 10% at a constant temperature? 11.1% according to Boyle's law. देख सकते पूरा. The percentage error in quantities P, Q, R and S are 0.5%, 1%, 3% and 1.5% respectively in the measurement of a physical quantity. A is equal to P, Q, Q square and root of RS. Maximum percentage error in the value of A will be. So ये पूरा देखे values. आपको उसके हिसाब से करना है सर. Easy है. During scattering of light, the amount of scattering is inversely proportional to 4th power of the wavelength of light. पूरा बुकलेट में ही है. Young's double slit experiment is carried out by using green, red and blue light one color at a time. The fringe beats recorded are B, G, BR and B respectively. तो रेड का सबसे ज़्यादा रहेगा क्योंकि इसका वेवलेंथ सबसे कम में से ज़्यादा है. A source emits a sound of a frequency of 400 Hz, but the listener hears it 390 Hz. Then, listener is moving away from the source. ये देख सकते हैं डॉपलर इफेक्ट. The fundamental frequency of an air column in a pipe closed at one end is 100 Hz. If the same pipe is open at both the ends, the frequency produced in Hz are. ये D answer है. N1 is equal to 4 V upon 4L is equal to 100 Hz. So open pipe के लिए V upon 2L is equal to 2 N1 is equal to 200. Multiples of the fundamentals are produced. The particle moves along the x-axis from x is equal to 0 to x is equal to 5 meter under the influence of a force given by F is equal to 7 minus 2x plus 3x square. The work done in the process is 135 joule. Do integral f dx 0 to 5. देखिए अभी spring of force constant 800 Newton per meter has an extension of 5 centimeter. The work done in extending it from 5 centimeter to 15 centimeter. फिर से ये हाफ के x2 माइनस x1 होल स्क्वायर. तो गाइज मैं इधर ही रुक रहा हूँ. अभी मैं सोचा पूरा पेपर करने वाला था, पर अभी हो रहा नहीं. ये कोई बात नहीं, मैं आगे ट्राई करूँगा. अब तक के लिए इतना ही. फिजिक्स सिर्फ